Greetings. I realized just now that I haven't done this and it's Sunday night, so I was like, but I don't want to do it. But then I was like, but it's never getting done. So I'm doing this right now. I'm going to run through my week real quick and then say the pretty big news about this weekend. Maybe I'll have to say it. No, I'll save it for the end. Okay. Monday. I'm trying to hold this up, but it's tiring my arm. I'm also trying to balance, I'm trying to balance my laptop on my leg because I needed to itch my nose. Should have done that before I started the vlog, but I didn't. Okay. Monday was fall break. Tried to get a lot of homework done. Went to the gym. That's pretty much all I did that I can remember. Tuesday was my mom's birthday. Super exciting. I kind of went shopping with her and then took her to the movies, and it was a good day. So that's good. And then all hell broke loose, which I will talk about soon. Wednesday, I had lab in the morning. I was so tired during lab. Oh my gosh. And then I got Starbucks after lab because I was like, I don't want to waste time by taking a nap. I just want to get some caffeine in me, get me through the day. I should have just taken a nap. Literally every time I do that, I'm not productive after. So it's why even, whatever. I got some stuff done and I studied, but yeah. And I had a mentee meeting. Then I had a SNA meeting. And then I went to mentor training, which apparently we get paid for. I thought my boss, Susan, said that we didn't get paid for it. So I haven't been putting in the hours. Apparently we get paid for it. I'm not salty. It's fine. And then Newman dinner. Okay. Thursday was, I had a clinical at Stonehenge. That's funny. I have Stonehenge in my Google Calendar instead of Stonehenge. I was assigned, so there were 3 of us actually assigned to be with nurses, and there were only 2 nurses there, so we basically fought it out. I just waited for one of them to leave. I was I'm being with a nurse, whatever. That's a whole another story, but I got with this really cool guy nurse, and it was a really good day because I was with a nurse, and he was really nice, and I popped some meds and gave some insulin. We basically did meds the whole day, honestly. It takes so long to do your med rounds as a nurse. It takes so long. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Friday, I proctored an exam for chemistry, and then this is the day that Sydney ended up coming over because I needed to help her with a test for one of our classes. So I was helping her, and I got a lot of other stuff done. So, not really, actually. I just got a lot of studying done for ATI by helping her with ATI, so it was fine. And then I went to the gym. I was like, did I go to the gym? But yes, I did. Okay. Saturday. Oh, yeah. That was yesterday. Okay, so basically, here's the big thing that I was talking about. My dad, we thought he had pneumonia because he was in bed. He was weak and everything. Why do I keep doing that with my mouth? Sorry. He was weak and everything, and we just thought he was sick. And Tuesday night, my mom's birthday, great timing, but he was like, I gotta go to the ER. And this was at 1 in the morning, so I wasn't awake. He just woke my mom up, and they went to the ER. They just kind of kept him there, thought he had pneumonia, but he kept getting worse and worse. They didn't know what was happening. So they did an EKG, they did all of this stuff, and they knew there was something wrong, but they couldn't figure out what it was. Sent him to Dixie because they have a cardiac center. And actually, I don't know if it's a cardiac center, I just know that it's more heart stuff than we have, basically. So, that's in St. George. I feel like some of you guys who are watching this don't really know what that is, but it's fine. It's just a bigger hospital. Is it bigger? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. He got transported to Dixie, which is about an hour from Cedar, so not a huge deal. These both lasted 1 or 2 days. He was in the Cedar City Hospital for a day, in Dixie for a day or 2. Then they realized that he needed he was already on, he got a breathing tube, and I forget what else. But my mom was like, he needs another life support for his heart. And they were like freaking her out at Dixie. Like, they were freaking her the heck out, saying that like his odds are not looking good. Like, he was going downhill super fast. And it was so scary because my mom called me. What day was this that all of this stuff went down? This was yesterday. Oh my gosh, it was yesterday. So Saturday, yesterday, she called me at like, I don't remember what time. It was like 11. Yeah, it was like 11. Because I remember it was like 11:11 on my computer. She called me. She was like crying. And I could tell something was wrong. And she was like, Sam, they have to like transport him to Salt Lake City to get another life support. And like his odds aren't looking good. And she was just like breaking down because obviously, like, you know. And I was just like, whoa, I did not think it was that serious. Like, this was a shock to all of us. So I had to call my poor aunt and my grandma, and they were all freaked out. So that was a whole nother thing. But anyway, me and Matt ended up going up to Salt Lake, to Murray, to the hospital there, which is huge and beautiful, by the way. I mean, the people aren't the best in Salt Lake City, but like, it was a really nice hospital. I'm glad I got to see it, but we went there yesterday, and like, it was so weird because they were acting like it wasn't a super big deal what was going on, and the doctor eventually came out and told us like, okay, so here's our plan. We're gonna do this non-invasive catheter procedure that we're basically gonna go in through the catheter and fix his heart valve, his mitral valve. And I was like, first of all, I've never heard of that, because we were all scared to death that he was going to have open heart surgery, which he was not in any condition for. So, like, we were all very scared because it's like, the doctors were telling my mom, yeah, we're going to have to do the surgery or he's going to die. But there's a really good chance he's going to die if he does the surgery. So it was just like, it was a lot, as you can probably tell. But yeah, they just came out and were like, we can just do this procedure. It'll take like an hour to 3 hours-ish. And we can just fix the valve with clips. And he's a good patient for it, and it should be fine. And they were pretty confident about it. So we were like, okay. It was basically, if that didn't work, he was going to die. Like, it was literally that. Like, whatever. Anyway, I know I'm talking about it like it's like no big deal, but I don't know what to say about it, but like, I'm just trying to be like a nurse right now instead of like his daughter. But anyway, and as many of you know, I don't really have the greatest relationship with my father, but obviously I don't want him to die. So it was just a lot of conflicting feelings for me this whole time. Where was I in the story? Sorry, I'm like so jumbled up everywhere. But yeah, they came out about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Me, my mom, and my brother went and ate at IHOP and then came back because we didn't want to just sit there for like an hour or 3 hours like they said. So they came back in an hour and a half or 2 hours later, and I was actually on the phone with Mateo. But they told my mom and my brother that they could tell that the clips were a really good shot. They were working after they put them in. And it's looking good from here because they think that that's his only issue. Like, the only reason he had a breathing issue was because, and he still has a breathing issue, but the only reason that he had it was because of that mitral valve and because of the sepsis it was causing. That it was just open and it wasn't closing all the way. So it just let the blood keep coming back out, and the blood was going into his lungs, and that's like the blood was accumulating in his lungs. It wasn't other fluid, which pneumonia is like fluid in your lungs building up, but it was like blood. So it's kind of the same thing, you know, like blood is still fluid, so it's still stuff collecting in your lungs. Sorry, I spent so much time saying collecting in your lungs. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, that was the main problem, and they fixed it. So basically now we're waiting for him to get stronger. And he's been unconscious for a while. And he hasn't woken up they haven't woken him up for a long time, so. Yeah, me and my brother just were there Saturday night, and then Sunday morning, and like early afternoon, and then we came back to Cedar, but yeah, I just needed to be there with my mom, but gotta be back for school, yay, nursing school. I have an ATI test tomorrow that honestly, I think I am ready for it, but I also feel like I'm not, so it's just kind of we're gonna see how we go. But yeah, that was like insanely scary, and like I think he's good now, which is crazy, but thank God, my mom I feel so bad for her, but yeah, I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. Oh yeah, my mom got to fly on the Lifelight friggin' airplane with my father and the Lifelight people, so that's cool. I was like, I wish I was there, but it's fine. It's been whoa, my voice. Sorry. It's just been a lot. And I just feel like a lot's on me because I'm at home and I'm the one who takes care of the dogs and the cats and everything here. So it's kind of been a lot on me, but not nearly as much as what's been on my mom. So like I can't complain. I can't worry her. I'm just always worried because I'm gone so much and the dogs and the cats are here alone, and it just like it bothers me so much. Like I'm a dog sitter and cat sitter at heart, where I'm like I have to be with them all the time, but I need to just chill with it and know that they're gonna be okay if they're like left alone at home for a while. So that's what I'm really struggling with the most right now, but I really need to focus because I have a validation on Thursday and I have this ATI test tomorrow. I got like no sleep last night because I finished my care plan on last night, which is Saturday night, and I stayed up till like 2 a.m. and then I got up at like 8 a.m. because I wanted the hotel free breakfast. But like, it's fine. Okay, that's about it for now. So I thought I was gonna come on here. I say this every time. I'm literally so annoying, but I thought I was gonna come on here and spend like 7 minutes because I didn't have that much to talk about, but I guess there was a lot to explain, so that's kind of why it was long. But yeah, thanks for listening, and hope you enjoy getting updated with my life. I'm gonna go maybe study now, maybe just go to bed. Much love.